Streeter, how we doing? Yeah, give it up for yourselves. Give it up for the comedians. Yes. Streeter, are there any Mexicans in the area? That's okay. What's up, Mama? How you doing? That's all right. That's all right. Streeter, you're gonna learn a couple colorful words today. You're gonna learn a little bit of Espanol, but that's okay. We're gonna have a little bit of flavor tonight. Growing up Mexican, and growing up the oldest, you're never allowed to not do anything. Your parents can't watch you sit down and just watch TV. They always gotta give you something to do. My mom would always make me translate for her. It was easy for her. She just didn't bother to learn any English. Why? I don't know. Comment for the call, I take care of the call. She'd be like, yes, 1 second, please. I'd answer and I'd tell my mom, I'm like, you're 30 days late, that shit's gonna be an argument with Dad. Parents, do you guys tell your kids a simple fucking command sometimes? Like, put your shoes? And they do it every day, and the one day that they don't do it, you're like, hey, what the hell? Well, one day I had a day like that with my mom. And remember, she doesn't like to speak English. So we go, this day she didn't want to cook. She didn't want to do anything, okay? So we go to the drive-thru at KFC, and we get there, and she's like, Axel, I need you to order. I said, no. No, porque tú me pegas y tú eres mala, you're mean. You're mean, and you're not nice to me, essentially is what I said. And there's about 5 cars that pulled in the drive-thru, so there's fucking pressure. And my mom looks at me, and she's like, vas a ver, tu pinche madre. Wait till we get home. And I'm like, I don't care, holding my ground. So my mom then turns around, very nicely too. She went from to hi, may I order 24-piece chicken, family size, please? And the drive-thru guy is like, what kind of size do you want, ma'am? I was like, what's the matter with the pinche madre? What's the matter with the No, I'm not shit. And then my mom's like, coleslaw, mac and cheese. And the Mexicans always had a DE after something, if you ever interact with them. And the mashed potatoes. Okay, we have one more. 8-piece biscuits. I can't. And the drive-thru guy, I think, was laughing. Could you say that again, ma'am? Yes, 8-piece biscuits. The guy doesn't know. You hear this? You know the brand? She's getting desperate. She's feeling the fucking pressure. There's like 8 cars in the fucking drive-thru right now. She look at me. She's like, and the thing about Mexican parents, I don't know why. Help me here, honey. But when they get mad at you, white people, you guys are like, you motherfucker, you watch later. No, not Mexican parents. They curse at themselves. Hijo de tu puta madre. Translation. My mom calls herself a bitch. Basically. So, growing up Mexican, I grew up how to translate, cool, calm, collect, right? In the 90s, I'm 34, so I'm 90. In the 90s, I like the show Cops. You guys watch the show Cops? In the 90s? Hell yeah, that shit was good if you didn't have cable. Talk about growing up on a budget. My parents used to be Mexican. They would argue a lot, right? So when the domestic disputes episodes came out, they felt really vivid. It felt really real, you know. And the police officer walks in, he's like, we're going to the Hispanic home. And there's a baby with a soggy diaper running across the room with a shitty diaper. There's a fat Mexican guy in the sofa watching TV with a beard. He's like, I didn't do it. And then the wife comes up. She's like, hey, that man hitting me. He's a bad man. And I used to watch these shows and I would be like, I get nervous. Because I'm like, 9 times out of 10, the dad gets arrested and walks away. You know, depending on the officer on the fucking shift, he might let them work the shit out, you know? So I would start to get nervous, to get my parents to fight a lot. Unbeknownst to me, one day, my mom wakes me up. She's like, Axel, I need you to dance me. And she said it very nice. Don't you look, come here. I need your help. And she's never nice, so I know she needs something. Right? She's true. And I go and I step out of my room and I see 2 police officers. And I'm like, oh shit. I go back in my room right away and I put on my Power Ranger pajamas. Because I'm thinking, I'm a little guy, you know, I'm very incredible. I'm thinking there's gonna be cameras. Oh shit, it's gonna be an episode of Cops. And I go up to the police officer and I tell him, look, officer, what had happened was my dad worked 2 shifts, there's no food at the house is a mess. He told my mom, sit down. He threw her a beer, she didn't catch it. It was just, she got a cut on her hand. It was just one little misunderstanding. He's supposed to know, relax. You know, growing up Mexicans, we grew up, we learned how to translate cool, calm, and collected. Now I work in HR. That's what I do full time. I'm gonna leave you with this. I think I may be on the spectrum. And that's ADHD. You know, and I have a little guy, he's in grade school, he has a hard time sitting still, concentrating. You tell him something to do, and he forgets about it right away. And so I started to look into it, and I take him to a neurologist, and they're describing all these symptoms, and the shit hit home. I'm like, because when I was in 2nd grade, you know, my teacher told my dad, Mr. Cardenas, I think his son is special. And my dad's like, are you telling me my son is retarded? No. So, you know, and as I got older, I engaged in risky behavior. That's part of ADHD too. And when I was with my kid's mom, I thought I had a tight pull-out game, but obviously he is healed.